What to know if the servicer for your student loans changes. There may be a learning curve involved in managing your student loans, and using the website for your servicer may require some getting accustomed to. Nevertheless, there is a possibility that a new servicer will acquire your loans at some point while you are making payments. According to the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, Sheaf B, up to 40% of student loan borrowers are expected to restart loan payments this year using a different servicer than they did at the beginning of the epidemic payment halt. You can stay organized and stress-free during the transfer by being ready for this shift and knowing what a new servicer will imply for you. Why is my student loan servicing moving to a new company? For a number of reasons. A loan may be transferred to a new servicer. Private debts could be acquired by another business. The U.S. Department of Education may move federal loans from one member of its servicing staff to another. Your federal loan servicer may transfer if their agreement with the U.S. Department of Education expires. If you apply for a loan forgiveness program like Public Service Loan Forgiveness, SELF, or a Teach Grant, your loans may be transferred. Modifications to federal student loan servicing. In an effort to improve the quality of service received by borrowers, the Department of Education declared at the end of 2021 that it had approved new guidelines for the organizations handling student loans. The Education Department is making a larger effort to enhance tools and communication around federal student loan repayment. There has been a significant change in the student loan servicers working under federal contract as a result of this process. Among the servicers that have ceased operations are Granite State Management and Resources as of the end of 2021, Ed Financial Services will be servicing all federal loans that Granite State formerly managed. Navient as of the end of 2021. AidVantage will be servicing all federal student loans that were previously serviced by Navient. The Department of Education is in the process of transitioning all federal loans serviced by FedLoan to Mohela, AidVantage, Ed Financial Services, and Nelnet. FedLoan is the Pennsylvania Higher Education Assistance Agency. The Mohela will receive all borrowers who are applying for public service loan forgiveness. There are also ongoing transformations in loans issued by the Oklahoma Student Loan Authority, OSLA, are being converted to AidVantage. Borrowers are being moved from Great Lakes Educational Loan Services, INGS, to Nelnet. Although Ed Financial is upgrading its servicing platform, it is not moving debts to a new servicer. As a result of these modifications, more than 10 million borrowers should see a transfer of their loans. How does the transfer of your student loans work? You will get a notice from your existing student loan servicer and a welcome letter from your new servicer when your loan servicer is acquired or when your loans are moved. You are required to get notice of the change from both the old and the new servicers under the promissory note you sign for each new student loan. When a servicer is switched, you ought to get a letter from each of them. If your federal student loans are being transferred, the Department of Education might also notify you. Although the terms of your loan won't change if your student loan servicer switches, it can result in a confusing reorganization of money, some of which catch borrowers off guard. Your credit reports will list a different servicer, and you'll need to get used to dealing with new customer service. The new servicer might also offer different payment plan alternatives or have a different website. Any substantial changes should be disclosed in the welcome letter by the new servicer. Knowing the differences between federal and private student loan servicers. Both private and federal student loan servicers are capable of changing, and both must follow certain procedures to inform you of the changes. A federal student loan servicer has changed. For a number of reasons, your federal student loan servicer can change. One reason you might see a change is if your servicer's contract with the U.S. Department of Education was terminated, as it was with Granite State, Navient, and FedLoan. If you apply for Public Service Loan Forgiveness SELF, you will also face a servicer change. There's just one servicer managing accounts for the SELF program at the moment, according to the U.S. Department of Education. Therefore, you can obtain a new student loan servicer if you enroll in this program or others like it. If you take out a direct consolidation loan, you will also get a new servicer, however. In this situation, you will get to pick the servicer of your choice. Private student loan servicer changed. Your private student loan servicer can also undergo a change. This frequently occurs when a private student loan company closes its doors or when a loan servicer is sold. For instance, all outstanding loans were transferred to Firstmark Services after Wells Fargo left the student loan business in 2021. What aspects of the transfer process should I be aware of? According to student loan expert Mark Kandrowitz, Consumers have no rights when loan servicers are acquired. He offers the following guidance to ensure a smooth transition. The new servicer may not be able to transfer autopay. If your monthly payments are deducted from your bank account automatically, you will probably need to re-enroll in the service after the transfer is finished. It's important to do this because most service providers don't inherit your previous authorization and demand a new one. If you don't re-enroll, you might go weeks or months without paying a debt, which might cause them to fall into default. Furthermore, if you don't reinstate autopay, your interest rate can go up because it's typically necessary to receive a reduction. Some features could be lost. You can lose certain desirable benefits if you've consolidated your loans with another firm, such as automated bi-weekly payments instead of monthly installments. Be specific about the recipient of your additional money if you agree to a similar arrangement with your new servicer. Some service providers might not add it to interest automatically. It doesn't necessarily mean that your loans have miraculously vanished just because your account shows $0. It's quite improbable that an entire balance will get lost in the changeover, though it would be a welcome miracle if it did. As little as a week before the payment due date, some student loan borrowers log into their accounts and discover a balance of $0 and scheduled payments of $0. To prevent defaulting, you must nevertheless keep up your normal payment schedule. Be proactive with regard to any prior repayment or forgiveness plans you have. Things can get misplaced during any data transmission. If you're enrolled in a loan forgiveness program like income-driven repayment, where each monthly payment counts towards your loans being forgiven, this could be negative. Call the new servicer to confirm your plan as soon as the transfer is finished. Make copies of your account balance, schedule, and monthly payment. Kantrowitz emphasizes the significance of maintaining records of your loan information. He advises printing out your loan balances and monthly payment amounts before and after the changeover. You may prevent any errors from resulting in exorbitant interest charges by keeping track of your debt and payments. You must pay attention, adds Kantrowitz. Keep track of things because if they misplace any of your documents during the move, it will show up later. Next actions. If you're one of the people whose loan servicer is changing, you can handle the move by following these easy steps. Verify the new service provider. If your loans are moved, your former servicer will notify you and your new servicer will send you a letter of welcome. Contact the previous servicer to learn who the new servicer is if you don't get a welcome letter. The National Student Loan Data System, NSLDS, also allows you to search for your federal student loan servicer. Make payments automatically. It won't carry over to the new servicer if you had an automated payment plan with your previous one. Use the website of the new loan servicer to configure your options if you'd like to keep utilizing autopay, or start doing so. Examine the website and procedures of your new service provider. The rules that must be followed by all loan servicers in order to manage your student loans are uniform. In contrast to your prior loan servicer, they might handle the loans or process payments in a different way. Make sure that everything is configured properly for your needs by taking the time to familiarize yourself with the specifics of your new servicer. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more breaking news updates like this one.